Hi everybody, welcome back to Diamonds and Stitches with Susan. This is going to be a mostly a cross stitch video. That's why I was going to have it labeled as FlossTube, but since that's going to be mostly what I am working on and what I'm going to be working on, I want to go ahead and show you this one. This one was the Dreamcatcher Wolf that I did for my daughter's friend for Christmas. My sort of adopted daughter, so I wanted to show you the completed piece on this one. I love the two different color eyes on this. It's just, and it feels so wonderful. But yeah, I wanted to show you this one since it was completed, and I don't know when I'm going to do an actual whip finished video, so this one I wanted to show you all. So let me set this aside somewhere. Hopefully it won't. Okay, that'll work. Okay, now what this video is going to be, I'm going to kind of go over. Oh, go away, go away, go away. No. Okay. I'm going to kind of go over what I'm doing, what I'm going to be doing, what is on the plate for the rest of the year, going into next year as far as all the challenges that I'm taking a part of. But, all right, first of all, let me show you where I am on some of my pieces. So, let me zoom in. All right, this is Alice in Clockwork. I am 99.9% of my pieces are from Heaven and Earth Design. So let me just preface that by saying that right there. If it's not Heaven and Earth, I'll let you know. But this one is one of my Alice pieces I'm working on, and I have started it, if you want to call it that. This is all I have done, literally. I am, this is on 25 count. I'm doing full cross, and I've started going all the way across the page on the pattern and then back, but I've recently decided to try diagonal cross stitch, so I'll be taking over on this in diagonal. So not much, I haven't worked on it in a while, but it's a start. So okay, now let's go to my next piece that I have sitting over here. Okay. Okay. This one, of course, is not Haid. This one my friend Becky sent to me that she did on Pick to Pad or something like that on the online. And this is what I've gotten completed. I've done stitches with me on this one. Okay. I'm going to be working on this for this week's homework on School of Magical Stitches. This week's homework has 3 different sections. One is for light side. Are you going to choose the light side path? Or are you going to choose the dark side path? So you pick a piece that is that's kind of light, colorful, things like that. And then you pick a piece that's dark, that's darker and subject and everything. And then you have a piece that bedazzles you. And then you do a certain amount of stitches in each one. This one is going to be my dark piece, just because of all the black and everything. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to extreme cross country all the black. That's why there's missing stitches over here. It's not completed or anything because I'm trying to get through all the black. This piece is also going to be part of the weekend challenge at Full Coverage Fanatics this coming weekend, the 13th through the 15th. I think it's called Ancient Adventures, and what it is that you just work on your oldest whip. Since I restarted Alternative Reality, this has become my oldest whip. So this one's going to get a lot of love this week, I hope. So that's what we'll be working on for homework for School of Magical Stitches and for the challenge this weekend at Full Coverage Fanatics. So next week there'll be quite a bit more done on this if I'm able to film a update video. So, okay. My next one is Little Miss Delish and Sweet Treats Trixie. This picture is from Hannah Lynn. As you see, there is a lot of pink. I love pink, but I'm already getting tired of this pink. Let me show you what I've done. This has been, for each book, School of Magical Stitches has extra credit assignments that you can do throughout the 2 months before they start a new book. So right now they're on Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And so that would be that's the book for September and October. And of course Deathly Hallows will be for November and December. And so they give you 11 extra credit assignments that you can do. So I used this piece for 2 of them. One was to stitch something in pink or red for Harry and Jenny. And the other one is to do backstitch / half stitch. Luckily, this picture is done all in half stitch. So the half stitch portion was easy. Just do 500. For the pink or red, for the other one, it was 500 stitches. Since I'm doing half stitches, I had to do at least 1,000. This is what I worked on all day yesterday. I had done some of the 1,000 before, but yesterday I was really kicking it out. So this is what I've done on this. Let me get over here to this section. Okay. I finished filling in this star, and then all this pink right around here was done for the 1,000 stitches. I actually did a total of 1,400 half stitches. And then these right here were my 500 half stitches for that portion of the extra credit. Now what I am doing is that because Hannah's pictures have a lot of black, very heavily outlined, I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do the outline portion of this piece. I was going to do the 500 as part of this, but I changed it to do this because I was right there in the zone, and getting these done would have been really quicker because it's all in a row. Might be cheating a little bit, but you know, it's still part of the assignment. So now I'll go back when I'm working on this. I'll go back on this one. This is also the focus piece for Full Coverage Fanatics, the monthly challenge, which is the celestial theme. So since there's stars in this, I've been working on it. So this is my focus point for the month. And then I will do other assignments for the School of Magical Stitches. So that's what I've got done on this. I think this is the most complete one that I've got. It may be, well, maybe more than what even the shield is. But here's actually the top part, because the top part gets covered up by the grime guard. So, but that's the hoe portion right there. And of course, this is going into her hair. See, this portion right here is this right here. So I'm getting down into her, which is great. So, okay. So that's that one. Let's see what I have in my bag of goodies. Okay. I put this in a Ziploc bag. Okay. This one is, like I said, I've had to go back and I've restarted Alternative Reality by Josephine Wall. I may use this piece because I found out that we can use puffy dresses for part of one of the extra credit assignments where you're supposed to stitch something that looks like a pygmy puff. So I may do this one instead of my original one, just because I found out that we can do poofy dresses, or puffy dresses. So this may work with this one. I was originally doing this one on 25 count. I have since changed it to 16 count. So it's gonna be a little big. But this is what I've completed on that. This is doing in half stitch. I am doing picking a color, and I'm going in order up here, but then I'm going back and stitching elsewhere that color is until my thread is out. I think I'm going to stick to that just because it is a smaller count than my others, and it's easier to be able to count and everything. So I will at least be getting 500 more stitches done on this one as part of the extra credit assignment. So that's what I've done on this one. Okay. This one has been a complete nightmare. I have restarted this piece about 3 different times, just because apparently I can't count. So, yeah. This is Unseelie Court Wrath. This is from Jasmine, as you can tell, from Jasmine Becker Griffith. And I am doing this on 28 count. As you can see, I've started it once, abandoned it because apparently I can't count, and now I have started it again up here. I'm doing this, looks like it is in half cross, half stitch. So this was the one I was going to do for the pygmy puff because she's holding could be a fluffy animal. But since this is in half stitch, I don't want to do another one half stitch. So that's why I'm going to do Alternative Reality. This is how much I've gotten done on that. This one may take me a while because this one was literally ticking me off when I was working on it. More mad at myself because I apparently cannot count holes when it's not gridded. So I don't know how often I would work on this one. I love the picture, don't get me wrong. I'm frustrated with myself as far as cross stitching it. So yeah, it's a nightmare. Okay. All right, now cancel. rose. My Sencha Wish rose map. My big one. This one is huge. This one is, I'm doing this one on 28 even weave. It's over 1,000,000 stitches just because the size of it is 1200 by 849. And I'm doing it in half stitch. So okay, next year, Full Coverage Fanatics, the main one for 2020 is called 20 in 20. That means over the course of 2020, you will stitch 20,000 stitches on one piece. Roughly equals up to about just a little under 1,700 stitches a month. I'm going to be working on this one. This one will get a lot of love this year, especially since I'm doing it in half stitch, which means I have to do 40,000 stitches. So this one will be my main focus point for next year. And this is what I have completed, which right now is not very much, but hopefully I will be able to start knocking this out pretty well. Again, I'm using half stitches and a lot of fabric, as you can tell. So this one, I can't wait to really start going on this one. I think it's going to be really nice. I know that this first section up here is going to be kind of boring because it's all mostly just different shades of one color until I get started on the others. I may switch this to diagonal. So next time you see this, it may be going down diagonally instead of straight across like that. Because right now my back is looking kind of sad. So yeah, I'm doing 1 over 1. Again, half stitch. I'm not going to be restarting because I've restarted this twice now, I think. So I'm going to stick with this, but I'm just going to change it to diagonal probably. So put that in there. All right, now let me show you the pieces that, okay, this one is not from Haid. This one I got, this is part of a free download off of a cross-stitch group on Facebook. It's got the website as threads-bear.com, but I don't think I found it. I don't think I looked on that site and I don't think I saw it, so I'm not even sure if it's even available. So, but you'll be seeing this a lot next year. I may start working on it some this year just to kind of get back into it, but we'll see. Now, let me show you what I've got going on with my other, okay. One of the extra credit assignments for School of Magical Stitches is to stitch something that starts with H, P, or B. So I have this one. This is Pink Butterfly Fairy, and it's pink, so yay. This one I'm going to be doing on 28 count. I think the fabric is blue. I may change that. We'll see. I may do it on the white. Yeah, I'll probably do it on the white. I don't think the blue would look very good. So 500 stitches on that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do half cross or half stitch or regular cross stitch. So if I do half stitch, it'll have to be 1,000 stitches. This one is one of the first ones. I haven't started this one yet. This one is one of the first ones I'm going to do that is going to start out as being diagonal. So, and there's a lot of the same color up here. So it's 1,000 stitches probably is not going to be too hard to knock out, just because I think that it's a lot of the same color up here on the sides, on the top and everything. So it won't be too bad. So that's going to be another one that I have until the end of October to do. Now the other portion of my homework assignment for this week is, since I'm doing the shield as the dark part of this week, I am going to be doing this one as the light piece. It is called A Night at the Circus from Amy Stewart. Just because it's so bright and so pretty. And I'm going to be doing this one on 28 even weave. I have not started it yet. I've got the floss for it. I just need to bobbinate it. This one is also going to be full cross. I'm not going to half stitch this one. This one I'm also using as part of the extra credit assignment, because one of the assignments was to stitch something where the name starts with a letter out of Snape. And the artist is Amy Stewart, so A is in Snape, so this one will be part of that extra credit assignment. So this one is going to be used about 3 or 4 different times for the homework this week as far as the light side, and I'm also going to do this one as the bedazzled one. So that's 2 parts for this week on this piece. So I need to hurry up and get my stuff bobbinated, because this one is, I got to work on this one before I can work on the dark one. So for the light side, the bedazzled piece, for the extra credit assignment, and also next year for Full Coverage Fanatics, their monthly challenge. They're going around the world, and they're going to different countries, and you're supposed to stitch something that has something to do with each country. And gave you examples like the colors, the animals, everything that you can find in that country. Let me tell you, 10 out of the 12 countries I'm using this piece. Because 10 out of 12 countries, I have animals that go with that. Kangaroo for Australia, bear, polar bear, panda, camel, horse. I mean, it's like tiger, bear. I mean, it's crazy how many of those countries are represented in this one picture. So I'm kind of getting off a little easy on that, which I'm not complaining. But the good thing about her monthly challenges, for the theme challenges, there's no stitch count. So you just stitch what you can. So this one would be another one of my big focal pieces. Another one of the challenges for next year for Full Coverage Fanatics is to, they're visiting 25 national parks in America, in 5 different tiers. And you're supposed to put 4,000 pieces, 4,000 stitches in each piece. Luckily, you can double up. So my Sencha Wish map, I'm going to be using strictly for that, just because once I hit the number of stitches for that, it also goes towards the 20 and 20. Again, because they're half stitches, I have to double up. So it'll be 8,000 stitches per park. There's no time frame on that. So once you do one part, you move to the other. And you don't have to do it within a month or anything like that. You got the whole year to do it. These monthly challenges for the around the world, those are just is in a month's time frame. So there's a lot of stitching going on next year. I'm super excited, super stoked. I need to get my bullet journal created for all this so I can keep up with it. Yeah, I'm really stoked because I need to put it all down on paper so that I'll know what I need to do, when I need to do it, how much I need to do. Okay. But yeah, I'll be working on this one this week, so you'll get like an update on my next one. Let's see. For the rest of the year in Full Coverage Fanatics, their monthly theme challenge is going on. I don't have anything for October, so I won't be participating in that one. But November, their challenge is to hang on, I need to check it out because I can't remember. Their challenge for November is to stitch something with wings. So oh, come on. I hate it when it starts to be stubborn like that. Let's see what kind of stuff I got on my iPad. All right. Let's open this back up. I'm going to be back to working on Virgo because of my dragon. Seriously, Susan? Go away. Okay. Be working on this one. So this will be my focus point for November for Full Coverage Fanatics. And I'm not very far. I'm literally just up here in this top corner. Literally still up here in this top corner. I don't have it with me or I would show you where I'm at. So this one is for November as far as Full Coverage Fanatics. No. For December, you're supposed to do like a winter scene. This one I just got. I don't even have the fabric for it yet. But this one is The Night Before Christmas from Thomas Kincaid. So this one would be my focus point for December for Full Coverage Fanatics. So that's what I'm working on. Of course, we don't know what each weekly assignment is for School of Magical Stitches until it gets here. So let me show you this one. This one is going to be my focus point for Full Coverage Fanatics for Germany. Because of Grimm Brothers, and of course Grimm Brothers wrote Snow White. So this one is going to be for Germany for that month. And I think, let's see, there's another picture here. Okay, and then for France, I want to say France, I'm doing alternative reality. The other 10 months, of course, is going to be at the Circus, but I at least wanted to split it up a little bit so that I'm not doing the same pattern throughout the entire month, throughout the entire year for that challenge. You'll get to see my progress and everything, which is great. But sometimes you just want to work on something else too. Let me show you some of the other pictures I have that I haven't been able to work into anything yet. This one is another Hannah Lynn. This is a quick stitch Alice. And I think, you know, quick stitches isn't the whole picture. It's just a portion of the picture. And just by looking at the pattern, I think it's mostly like right here, just covering her face and a little bit of her dress. So it's not the entire picture that's on here. And even with it being a quick stitch, there's still 88 colors. So that would be fun. And this one I am going to be doing as part of the extra credit for School of Magical Stitches, because you're supposed to stitch on something that represents a Horcrux. So since she's reading a book, I'm going to say that that is Tom Riddle's diary. So I'm going to be using that piece as far as the extra credit for that. I haven't even started on that one yet, and I love it. I don't even know why I haven't started on it yet. Let's see. I think that's it. This one is another one that I've got that I haven't had a chance to start on yet. This is Alice in a Dolly Dream. If you watch my flip through of my Alice in Wonderland coloring book, I mentioned this a couple of times. So there's that one that I haven't started on yet. Another one is Victorian Garden. This one's got a lot of colors in it. I just like the picture, so I have this one. This one to be a big one. And then this one is supersize Christmas puppies. Christmas puppies, look at the puppies. I love dogs. I wish they were beagles. That'd be what would make it perfect. But yeah, I love Christmas. I love dogs. They fit well together. So yeah. I might actually do this one for December. No, because there's winter scene outside. So this one might be my December one instead of the other one. Hopefully I can get a piece of fabric that is big enough for that. So we'll see. It's $9.99 by 714. It's 39 7/8 width by 28.5 inches on 25 count. So we'll just see if I can get a 28 piece that will fit. So I'll have to pull out my stitch calculator. But that's all I've got. So that is all that I have. So as far as my whips, what I've got going on as far as homework and challenges. So thank you for watching. I will see you later. Bye.